happened today. Just a little market recap, just Monday's trade, um, and just kind of show you what the morning did, what price action was all about. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I was looking at coming into the morning, actually we could just go through and I'll just show you through replay. Honestly, it's probably the best way of going about it. Um, so basically, let's see here. Okay, so we go in the 1 minute. But basically what I was looking for, actually, start us off on the hourly, just for right now. Just kind of give us an idea. So obviously, previous day low. Was it swept at the time? Wait, hold on, because usually this thing is really weird. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't swept yet. So previous day low wasn't swept, so that was an obvious draw before market even opened. So at this point, you always want to look for like a Judas swing, some sort of manipulation to kind of see where the draw on liquidity is, right? Because we manipulate up here, we're going to expect price to drop down lower, right? So with this being the draw temporarily, that's what I was watching in the morning, just looking to see what we can do right at open. So the opening candle opens right here, and as you can see, if you look at 9:30 on ES, right, this wick right here actually came up and took out. Let's see, so we created equal highs here. But basically the most prominent swing high was this one right here. And it lines up with this one right here at 749. So ES on the 930 candle came up and took out that high. So that's a huge SMT, right? Leaving all this low resistance for NQ, but there's no reason for NQ to go back up there now because of that SMT, right? So it's pretty obvious at that point. So no interest here, obviously, because I'm on the 1 minute. I'm not really looking for any short scalps. I want to catch a decent move, right? So price plays out a little bit. We get, slight move down. And then finally, we take the previous day low. And then if you also look on the 4-hour time frame, we actually tapped a 4-hour imbalance right here too, which is also a great point of interest to now start looking for longs. So, reset the chart view. Bruh, okay, hold on. I hate it when it does that. It's so annoying. Monday, I gotta go to like the 15-minute. Okay, 9:45, 9:30, 9:45. There we go. Okay, should be good now. Okay, yeah, so that 4-hour got hit, and now we're just kind of just moving up. I was looking for longs at this point, but I didn't find anything. There was like a 15-second something, but it was a Monday. I didn't want to risk like too much on it, so I just kind of let price go up a little bit, and we eventually made our way up to here, 956. Right, okay, and then we put in a swing high at 956. Now, 956 was looking at the chart. If I go up time frames, it's gonna fuck it up. So I'm gonna try to show you without fucking it up. So 956 candle, NQ or ES comes up and takes this high, right? NQ doesn't. Massive SMT. So in the morning we accumulated. 9:30 opened. We pushed up SMT up to here. That pushed us lower to the 4-hour imbalance. The 4-hour imbalance gave us fuel to just shoot right back up, literally taking out all this stuff back into the range of back into OTE actually of this range, and then SMTing again. So now at this point I could be like, oh, okay, so we went up into OTE, we SMT'd again, we're bearish on like with the whole entire trend. So now I can be like, okay, now we might want to look for shorts. So at this point, let price play out a little bit. Right, we have a 1-minute gap here. You could watch to see if that gets inversed or not. Right, still watching. Right, we come down, tap this, looks to be a mitigation. And then we have this fair value gap that's already been mitigated. At this point, let me see. ES did not take that low. Okay, doesn't really matter. I'm just still waiting for shorts. This 1 minute gap still holding. Still holding. This does not want to go below that 1 minute gap yet. So we're still waiting for some sort of manipulation. Right, here's our accumulation, manipulation, distribution, retracing. We're gonna have another accumulation, another manipulation, and then a distribution. So we're still waiting, right? So we have this high here at 10 o'clock, and this high at 10:15. See, that's an SMT divergence. We didn't take it. We have a 1 minute gap right here. Boom. This could be where you enter from with your stop loss either at the high or like, close through the gap and then target 50% of the range or the end, depending on what you see. But we could also use the deviations as well to kind of get an idea of where price would want to go. And the -2 lines up perfectly with that liquidity level. And then obviously you would get an entry with the tap back into the inversion. Right, price displaces below this low. It's a nice little breaker structure. 204. Okay. So this time's 1022. So there's another 1 minute gap that you could take. Boom. Boom. So now this is where the 5 minute would have closed. Right here. So now we have this 5 minute gap here as well. So you could watch that. So obviously the next 5 minutes it closes through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5 minute candle. Closes through the inversion, and obviously it ended up, spoiler alert, ended up taking the low. But yeah, there was that. Nice little short. There was one long, because now we have equal highs. Everyone knows what equal highs. Very strong point of liquidity. All right, we push up, tap into this imbalance, still inside this 1 minute gap. Finally inverse it off this. Get a tap back into that 1 minute imbalance. It's really not a trade I would take personally, just because, I mean, we literally just came down, took a low, still hovering around an imbalance. If you look on the 4 hour, still hovering around an imbalance down here, right? Because if you look, the price that we're at currently was at like 305. If you go back to the 4 hour, these wicks is around 305. So we were hovering still down into this mitigation. So we still, wanted to see higher, but I knew it was going to be some sort of choppiness because we already hit the draw for the day. Really wasn't much else to look for. So we literally just push up, push back down, push up, small little SMT up here, which drives us back down. No SMT at the bottom here either. We just create a failure swing, and then there's literally nothing on this end to take. We get this inversion here to the equal highs, and then that's pretty much it. And also, if you look on the micro chart, you could have taken this inversion up to the new day opening gap as well. But yeah, very boring day. Not too much happened. Just a nice little short, but that's pretty much it for today. Let me know if you guys want these videos to let me know if you just want me to keep up these videos. I think they're pretty good for you guys to learn from and kind of see how I think when I go into the markets every morning. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon and enjoy the rest of your day and make sure to preserve your capital. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.